Wow, that's cool.
In the 1950s, the US military actually planned to detonate a nuclear bomb on the moon, and that's just the start. Around the world, governments have poured billions into projects so secret and bizarre, they make Hollywood look tame. We're diving into declassified archives, psychic soldiers, doomsday machines, and aircraft carriers made of ice. These are the wildest, most mind-bending military experiments ever conceived. Here are 10 top-secret military projects so strange they sound like pure science fiction, except they were real. First up, Project A-119, America's plan to nuke the moon during the Cold War to intimidate the Soviets and boost morale. Scientists, including a young Carl Sagan, calculated the explosion's visibility from Earth. Thankfully, concerns about fallout and public outrage killed the project before it left the drawing board. Next, Project Stargate, where the CIA spent millions training psychic soldiers to spy on enemies using remote viewing. For over 20 years, they tried to locate hostages and secret bases with psychic powers. Despite a few alleged successes, the program was shut down in 1995 for lack of real results. But for decades, the US government seriously invested in mind-reading spies. Project Iceworm, America's secret plan to hide nuclear missiles under Greenland's ice. They built Camp Century, a city powered by a nuclear reactor, with tunnels for moving missiles. But the shifting ice crushed the tunnels, forcing the project's abandonment in 1966. The base left behind toxic waste, now a growing environmental concern. A hidden nuclear arsenal under the Arctic, ambitious but ultimately doomed. The Soviets' dead hand system, an automated doomsday device. If Soviet leaders were wiped out, sensors would trigger a full nuclear retaliation, no human needed. The system's status is still secret, but the idea of an automated apocalypse is chilling, mutually assured destruction, guaranteed by machines.
You did it. You uncovered the secret code hidden deep within the shadows of the unknown. Not many adventurers make it this far, you know. I'm Pingy, guardian of riddles and relics, and I've been watching your progress. Keep your wits sharp. This was just the beginning. More hidden wonders lie ahead, waiting for curious minds like yours.
Project Pigeon, B.F. Skinner's World War II plan to guide missiles with trained pigeons pecking at screens. The birds could steer bombs toward targets with surprising accuracy. Despite successful tests, the military chose electronic guidance instead. For a moment, kamikaze pigeons were almost the future of warfare. The Avar, a real flying saucer built by the US and Canada in the 1950s. Designed to hover and zip at high speeds, it looked like sci-fi but was unstable and barely left the ground. The project failed, but it advanced vertical lift technology. Imagine if flying saucers had become standard military vehicles. Project Thor, or Rods from God. The plan to drop tungsten rods from orbit, striking with the force of a nuclear bomb. No explosives, just pure kinetic devastation. The concept remains untested and controversial, but it's still discussed as a future weapon. Sci-fi superweapons just waiting in the wings. The Bat Bomb. 1-2's plan to drop bats carrying incendiary bombs over Japanese cities. The bats would roost in wooden buildings, igniting fires everywhere. Tests went awry, and the atomic bomb made the project obsolete. Still, it's one of history's strangest weapon ideas. Project Habachic, Britain's 1-2 plan to build giant aircraft carriers out of pykrete, a mix of ice and wood pulp. The prototype worked, but the project was too costly and complex. Changing war needs ended the dream of unsinkable ice fortresses. Imagine a 2-million-ton iceberg ship patrolling the Atlantic. The KGB's rumored psychotronics program, Soviet research into mind control, telepathy, and psychological weapons. Details remain classified, but defectors hint at bizarre experiments to influence or incapacitate enemies. The full truth may never be known. Cold War mind games at their most mysterious. There you have it. 10 secret military projects that sound like pure fiction, but were all too real. From nuking the moon to psychic spies and ice ships, these ideas pushed the limits of imagination and technology. Some failed, some left lasting legacies, and some remain shrouded in secrecy. Which project shocked you most? Let us know in the comments. Like and subscribe for more unbelievable stories. Stay curious.